Hello, how's it going, guys? Thank you for the lurk, Kristen. I appreciate it. So, welcome. I got this going on for you guys tonight. I want to get it finished. It's the Demogorgon from Stranger Things. I don't know anything about Stranger Things, so you guys can learn me if you want. This is the miniature that's from that one box set I got, I think. And it's really, really flimsy, and if you put any pressure on it at all, it just bends and moves. So, what I did to get this to this point was um I primed it with brush on primer. I used the Reaper gray primer, and then I painted it in Cold Flesh by Nocturna/Vallejo. And then I took like a thin Carenberg Crimson and washed it all over the miniature. So I'm gonna make the shadows even deeper now. I'm gonna pull up some pictures of the Demogorgon. I'm thinking of making the shadows deeper with some violet. It's like all the pictures I find are super dark and I can't see anything, or they're cartoon drawings or pictures of toys. So it's kind of hard to emulate what is in the what's in the series, because that same texture and detail is not quite depicted on this miniature. But I think I'm just going to take my own artistic twist at this point, as long as it still resembles a pale red humanoid with a flower face, I guess. Then it's all good. And yes, like I said, I don't know a thing about Stranger Things, so you can learn me all you want. I know the season 3 just dropped. That's about it. So I got some Juchi Violet that I will be carefully adding into deeper recesses of this mini. Just to kind of add another dimension to it. It's really not horribly casted. I didn't really remove much mold lines. Just made out of a super flimsy material. Like, insane. So I'd be careful with that if you were doing anything like heavy-handed, I guess. Which miniature painting really, see, like that. Really not a heavy-handed activity, so I'm just trying to be careful and not move it around too much. Everyone having a good Wednesday? I'm having a good Wednesday, if I do say so myself. I'm one day closer to getting my new job and one day closer to going camping this weekend. So you won't see me much this weekend. I will be out in the wilderness. But I am thinking of bringing some paints and some miniatures So we'll see. I won't be live, that's for sure. Live painting from the woods. That would be fun. I don't know how you guys feel about that, but this is really adding the depth that I wanted. I'm happy with that. After this, I'm gonna work on the mouth, get some shadows going in the mouth, and then while those are drying, we'll start layering the skin. Before I do that, I might get a base going though. Do a little bit of basing on stream, something simple. New job? Yeah, Kristen. I made the decision to leave my current job. I will be working a standard first shift instead of a second shift now. It was causing a few issues in home life and relationship life with me being on second. I'll be switching to a first shift job at a new shop, and the only thing that will really change is my stream schedule, which instead of being late nights will be evenings, because I will be getting off of work at like 3:30 p.m. So on days that I stream, I'm planning on doing something in between the hours of 4 and 10. I might take a week to see how it works and then go from there. And I'm hoping with more standard hours, I'll be able to reach more people with my streams. I'm hoping it's a win-win in a lot of cases here. I've been on a second shift job for the past 5 years, so it's time for me to make a change because it's really starting to affect my life quite a bit. I feel like I've missed out on a lot. There's talk of starting a family and all that stuff too, so you know. I really like this. That's probably because I like anything that's purple though. Cool. Alright, I'm gonna get some texture paste around his feet so it can dry while I'm painting. I'll also add some weight to this miniature that's just like a super light, flimsy plastic rubber. Sometimes you gotta think of like physical properties of the miniature, like for gameplay and stuff. Like, see how flimsy this base is? Like, I'm afraid to pop this off the cork or the glue tack. Put it on there lightly so it's easier to take off. I just apply this with a brush that I don't care about. Okay, if I kind of bury his feet in just a little bit. I'm trying to avoid them as much as possible. You can see in here, usually it just spins. What do you mean by that? I'm confused. What spins? Alright, I'm just kind of smoothing it out so it doesn't look like I applied it with the brush the way I did. Buffers. Oh. I don't know what to tell you about that. My stream health says it's okay. So, I don't know if it's where you're at, but I think it says everything's okay at this point. Normally it'll tell me if something's not working right. Okay, so there's that. Super quick. Well, probably would have been quicker if I wasn't talking, but quick enough. Odd. Do you have low connection where you're at? It could also be a problem with Twitch. Oh, okay. It could be a number of things. But I think my uploading is working okay. As far as like on my end. Okay, so let's work on this mouth. Nasty mouth. I put burnt red inside of it. I'm gonna clean it up with that. If I finish this guy tonight, which I kind of plan on doing, I've got another Reaper miniature over here. It's some Crusader guy in armor with a sword. Something that'll be like a lot of metallics. So. Ooh. Flower face. Oh, okay. It's always like that unless I'm at home and the power and Wi-Fi are on a good cell signal. Alright. I wanted to get some rocks in this space too. So basically just bits of broken up cork. Those. Ow. There we go. I got a tackle box of basing supplies underneath my desk. And I just kind of want to scatter these around. Kind of push them into the paint so that they dry, like in the paint. I don't like that. Okay. Layer the skin. I'm gonna go with the base color that I used actually, which is pale. Yeah, I think it was pale flesh, not cold flesh. My bad. Saying the wrong flesh color. I'm gonna just start with his bum right here, since it's a nice flat area to test out the paint. Applying it, I thinned it out, kind of applying it really thin along everywhere. I'll probably come through with the second coat to make the highlight effect stronger. And then that might be enough for the skin, just to do 2 coats of this. We'll see. Really want his musculature to show. I keep saying his, but I don't really know. Demogorgons have gender, so I'll just keep saying him for now until someone yells at me. One thing that really bothers me sometimes is knowing what the Demogorgon is. And yeah, I kind of understand the Stranger Things story a little bit, not really, but like I know what a Demogorgon is. I see this and I'm like, this is just a flower face. But everyone knows this as the Demogorgon now, so I'm like, well, sure, I guess. I mean, I heard why the kids named it that, but it's just like, oh man, really tired today. But I did not paint this morning. All I did was take pictures of things, so I need to paint something tonight. Need to. I'm one of those people where if I don't do it every day, it just kind of it all falls apart. I just have to make it a point to do it just about every day. Oh boy. Is anyone doing anything fun this weekend? Like I said, I'm going camping. Pretty pumped. It'll be my first time out this year. Just sad, but just the way life worked out. I'm not really going for like perfect blends and smooths on this guy because I think it kind of adds a little bit to the way he's supposed to be creepy and spooky and all. Maybe, I don't know. I'm assuming he's not a very nice guy. He probably doesn't do very nice things. Oh my, why didn't anyone tell me I got dirt on his finger? Could come off easy. Maybe. No, he just looks like he was playing in the dirt. Poor guy. Hold on while I get this off. You guys are supposed to be looking out for me. Kind of left a weird coloring on his fingers, so going back over it in the cruciate here. Oh shoot, I just got it all over my finger. Messy, messy. Back to what I'm supposed to be doing. Painting the skin. So, pretty soon I'll be working on a little bit more of my affiliate options and stuff. I'll be adding, I'm gonna have some emotes made for subscribers if I ever get any. We'll see. We'll see how my new schedule treats me, you know. Before I go spend money on that stuff. And then, there's something else. I don't know, but it all is dependent on what kind of community I can keep and or build with my new schedule. I'm a little worried because a lot of other streamers stream during those hours. So I'm going to try and keep an eye on it. Not a lot of streamers stream right now, so I kind of have a small advantage, but not really. But I'm hoping it'll work out. I'll keep doing it regardless. It's a matter of if I get emotes and all that good stuff. Man, I really screwed that hand up with getting the dirt on it. I like the way that looks. Going to go ahead and get some shadow color inside of the mouth hole. Oh, hey, looking good. Stopped by to say hello. Hey, Chris Gorka, how's it going? Literally just finished watching Stranger Things and jumped on here. Haha, thanks. Looks awesome. Appreciate it. I see I'm on a little bit more contrast. Just finished up the muscles. Gonna start working on the mouth and the base. If it dries. If not, I got something else to work on. Real quick paint, really. Not a whole lot to the Demogorgon. Some muscles and a flower face. I don't know what I'm looking for right now. Pretty good. I'm putting the finishing touches on the towel job. Oh, nice. I love that blue that you are making on. It is gorgeous. Super duper bright. I like I said, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I think I'm going crazy. Trying to find something to... No, I might just use this purple here. Since it's out. It'll look on good. It will look good on the red. Like that. This mini is quite a quickie. I'll let that dry. And the base is not dry yet. So I got this guy to work on. He is Reaper Crusader. I think it's 00755. Or 07755. 6 different colors and steps. Wow. Well, it's pretty. I'm sure it's time consuming. I want this one. Just trying to look up color schemes right now. I mean, I know it's mostly going to be steel, but I don't know what I want to go for with them. It just always helps me to see a painted version. What do you? Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out. I was literally just asked to paint it. she did not give me color scheme request. So I will paint it. But not a lot of people have posted pictures of it painted. I see one. It'll probably look simple-ish. So, might as well just start with the steel and go from there. I want to use the Pro Acryl Dark Silver because I love it. Where is it? It's not primed. Normally I prime them, but I just opened up this package, cleaned up a few lines, and just gonna go ahead and paint it. Yes, I love it when they don't tell me what to do. I mean, yeah, I appreciate it sometimes. Like, hey, what do you want me to do? But when someone says, just paint it, I'm like, okay. I'm trying to find the silver, sorry. There it is, right in front of my face. Isn't it nice? The dark silver. It goes on so smooth. Kinda wanna see how the Pro Acryl paints cover bones material with no primer. See if they act all hydrophobic. It's normally why I prime my bones, because I don't like messing with this. It looks like it's doing it. Not a whole lot though. Nothing a second coat won't fix. On second thought, I think I might actually prime this guy. This is annoying. Yeah, just shade different than Skeleton Head Black Metal, but really I've been loving the Pro Acryl. Good, good, good. Awesome, I'm glad you like them. Because I keep referring everybody to them, not just because I'm a creator, but because I genuinely think and believe, and they are awesome paints. I think that they're also great paints for beginners too, as well as not beginners. Not beginners, just because they're pretty much ready to use right out of the bottle, you know? And they get great coverage, and they dry pretty matte. I just think that they'd be great for newbies too. This isn't going on too bad. Just, it was mainly an experiment, and I think I'll just keep going with it. I always prime them, because I don't think that dealing with this is fun. Shrinking paint. Very strong pigment, for sure. I think this guy's going to be a pretty average looking Crusader guy, except I'm definitely going to utilize the dark silver and keep it kind of dark and cool like that. Don't want him to look evil though. We'll see what happens. Let's just go classic white, red, silver, you know? Hey Drax, what are you doing? Oh, you got dead rat for me? Hey guys, I was brought a gift. I can't keep doing it, bud. One more. One more fetch. Ooh, it's on top of the table. Good luck finding that one. Nothing's worse than... I'm not saying it's bad, but... he only wants to play fetch with me when I'm painting. Any other time, wants nothing to do with me. No, I told you that was it. Throw it yourself. Nope. Not sure if you guys can hear him yelling at me or meowing at me or not, but he is. This is a lot of silver. Look at how nice it looks. This mini is just a filler while the Demogorgon is drying. Maybe a few more minutes. Like the mouth of him is almost done drying. I wish I had a airbrush right now. Right about now would be great. Blast it all into silver. Gonna take a quick break here in a few minutes. My hour stream break that everyone I think knows I take. Stretch out my back and such. I get it. I'm bouncing between Darkstrider, Ethereal, Fireblade, and Shadow Sun. Yep. You always. The other day, like, I had like 7 minis on my table that I was just working on concurrently. Um, but it was real nice because when I got home from work last night, they were all so close to being done that I finished them all and then in like an hour and a half and then went to bed. So that was kind of a nice feeling. Look at that. I like it. First time I've used this much of the silver. The dark silver. I like it a lot. I think everything else will be a different color. So, cool. Yeah, this is getting there. Probably enough for me to put a layer of paint on though. I'm gonna do Mechanicus Standard Gray. It's like I don't really batch paint because batch painting would mean that I'm painting a bunch of the same thing. But I just have all these different minis on the table. Like, oh, when that's drying, I'll do that. When that's drying, I'll do that. And it just comes full circle at some point. I need to fix these fingers before this paint goes away. The fingers that are ruined. There. Okay. I was told to make the base like debris and kind of wastelandish. So I did the texture paste and then I stuck the chunks of cork in there to kind of act as like debris or whatever. I'm just gonna paint it all the same. I just wanted the cork to kind of add a little bit more height to the base. Instead of it just being flat dirt. Cool. I'm gonna take that quick break. I'll be 5 minutes or less. Okay. BRB. Hello. Sorry about that. It was a little bit longer than I wanted it to be. I don't want to talk about it. What are you doing? What are you? Well, can you say hi? Okay, you can stay there. That's fine. All right. I'm gonna start picking out the teeth on the Demogorgon. I just took a drink of something, and let's just say it was not good. And yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Look at your drinks before you drink them. I'll say that. Hopefully I don't get sick. Just stay still, dude. Hi, Ty Swags. How is it going? So just going ahead and picking at these teeth here. Trying to be careful because I know this cat is going to move any second now and screw me all up. Stay still. Congrats on the new job. Thank you, Squiggles. I appreciate it. That's their job. Yep, you're right. Thank you, thank you. I hope it's a good thing and not a bad thing. I have not started yet. I just put in my notice at my current job on Monday. Mine goes after the back of the chair, yeah. Yeah, he sits right here, like, a lot, actually. Yeah, only as good as I make it, you're right. Okay. So, this paint's not dry yet on the base, so we can go back to our fellow crusader here and start planning out the rest of our colors, I guess. I'm gonna use the bright warm gray because I like it. And I think it'll be the color of the cloth. Ah, shoot. This is horrible. Good thing I'm just planning my colors right now. I hate painting this plastic. So much I learned from my experiment. It's not too late for me to go back and do it and prime it, but I'm not going to. Watch me struggle, guys. What do you want? Just stay still. Stay still or leave. Okay? He just wants lovin's. Yes, he is very, very needy. Very needy. Yeah, look at that. Bright warm gray. Yeah, he is cute. And that's why I don't yell at him. It gets a little infuriating at times, but I can't really get mad at that face. That face. Oh, now he won't look. I'm hiring someone to do my Twitch emotes. Oh, thank you, Chris. Yep, I feel it. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'm hiring someone to make my Twitch emotes for me. My cat is going to be one of them. Because he just interrupts the stream so much. I felt that he deserved his own emote. Is that an orc? Oh, it's a kitty! Alright. Okay. Let him do what he's doing and get some Nuln oil on this. Actually, instead of using Nuln oil, I'm going to use the contrast black because I like it. I really like using the contrast paints for basing, actually. Which is not really what their intended use, but they're paints, and I will use paints as I want. Yeah, the contrast black Templar. I like using it on basing. It's kind of a wash, basically. And then I'll brighten it up with dry brushing when it's dry. But I think I'm gonna end this stream a little early tonight because I wasn't feeling too great when I started. I'm not really feeling much better now. Kind of getting a little worse. I've got a lot to do tomorrow with getting ready for the weekend. And more painting, of course. So many cat emotes! Where did you get all those from? I'm jealous. I've been using them as a dark line or panel line. Also through the ab as a glaze. Yes. You know, they are really great for lining, too. I basically have used them for everything but their intended purpose. Like, I have not sprayed or painted a whole model in Wraithbone and then painted it using contrast paints. Other standard emotes, okay. But yeah, but I use them for stuff like this. So this will dry. Should lighten up a little bit. Kind of looks like a black wasteland, which, like I said, is kind of the idea. I'm gonna get it along the rim too. So when I paint it black later, it's already halfway there. But yeah, like I said, I'm gonna call it a early night tonight. I'm really not feeling too hot. I think I was saying earlier, I drank something that was real nasty that I'm really uncomfortable about right now. So your emotions should be cat in a chair. I was thinking of getting, because whenever Drax is like, if I get up from my chair and walk away, the first thing he does is get on my chair and knock all the brushes off the table. So I was thinking of making one of the emotes be him with a brush in his mouth. Thank you guys. So, and then the other emotes are gonna feature my gnome, which is kind of my logo thing I'm going for. So I just need to give the guy money. Alright guys, have a good one. Thank you. I might be back tomorrow night. We'll see. Okay? Bye.